Well, hello, boys and girls. It's when I feel like at o'clock again. I'm Pearl of Wisdom, and you're listening to my NHL Pearls of Wisdom, are you not? And everybody in the land knows that, but I tell you that every day. I got a little something for you. Namaste. Namaste. Connecting with our divines. I just got it back from Four Guys cup cleaning, and see, it's all sparkly. Oh, wait, they missed a spot. Wow, that is a first. I'm going to have to call them tomorrow. You don't send this away. I send Guido down there to every 3 or 4 days, and we pay good money for that. So anyways, they're great. So one little mistake is it's okay. It's okay. Poor Guys cup cleaning guys, they're the best there. I said it. Okay, so I'm doing this in the evening. The games are still going on. I did nail the Boston game and the under, and I was liking Calgary over until I found out that Rittich was in net. Odd that they're playing Rittich because I believe they're playing the Ducks tomorrow. I would have thought they would have played Rittich tomorrow, but actually, no, that does make sense that they're playing Talbot. Never mind. They're playing Talbot tomorrow. So we'll talk about that a little later. That's it. And now the Vancouver game, for Chicago game, we have Vancouver ML. They came out a little flat after the celebration for the Sedins. They raised the Sedins to the rafters and stuff like that, and they came out flat. Chicago outshot them 12-0 to start, but it's still 0-0. That game's still looking good. Brian and I did some pictures. You might want to watch that on BPOW. And please feel free to head over to the Patreon and support this fine programming we have here. We are having a wonderful time over there. We certainly are. Also, the like button, and you can add the dislike too. We had the disliker back, and we love the disliker. He's the greatest. We don't know who he is yet because he doesn't tell us what he doesn't like in the bottom, but that's okay. We love you anyways. If we get 150 likes between BPOW Picks channel, and I'll leave BPOW down in the comment section, our video that we did, and the channel that I do, we will do a draw for all of 25 pearls. And if the more people we get over to the Patreon there, and I'll leave that link down on the bottom, the more that number will rise. And we do Patreon stuff over there where you're going to be able to win money as well. Draws and all kinds of stuff. It's fantastic. The frolic is amazing. The frolic is amazing here, and it's amazing there. So let's spread the frolic around, shall we? Right on. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Did I namaste with you? I think I did, but let's do it again. Namaste. Connecting with divines. That's what namaste means. I didn't even know that when I bought this cup. I found that out later. Somebody told me. And I like it. Connecting with divines. I like your divine. You got a fine looking divine there, young man, lady, whatever you are. Okay. Oh, Jin, we got to get to, we got to get to Jin RN, talking about the Patreon. Jin RN would come over, comes over in the month, and then he'll come over and he subscribed, and then he left. And I was like, what happened what did we do wrong? But we didn't do anything wrong. I figured it out. He was just trying to help us out a little bit. Probably doesn't have a lot of scratch, but wants to help us out. And then we freaking thank you. Loved you. I didn't even know that for sure. And then he wrote this. He's in university and would like to give more, but just wanted to give a little thanks to you, real buddy guy. He calls me the real buddy guy. And I call you the real buddy guy too. Thanks, Jen. That is really awesome. Love you, man. Jay Bowmeister's doing well. I told you, I gave the Bowmeister pearls, the healing pearls, healed, just like that. That's why he's okay. Some might think the doctors had something to do with that, but really it was the pearls. It was the pearls. Shh, don't tell anybody. Actually, tell everybody. Randy Kay, he does Premier League darts stuff down there, and I find that interesting in the comment section. I've started to watch the darts a little bit since he started it up. I'm going to hopefully I get to chat with him some more about that, because that is an interesting game to bet on, I find. Tony Touch, I'm going to tell you exactly what he said, but go into yesterday's comments and see some of the fine pearls he does. Kurt Davis is always throwing great stuff down there. Reed, we have Kara that says the odd thing down there. We got lots of Doug Masta, a lot of great stuff down there. Anyways, let's get to picks. Wait a sec. Pearls for Jinrin. Sorry, buddy. I got to give you quick ones for the $3 and stuff like that. And Randy K for the Premier League. Wow. Those are generic pearls. I didn't have time to engrave them. So, but they're good. They're just as good. They're good for soaking, I find. Just bathe in them. I'll try to get them right into your tub. See if they go there. Tell me if they go there. And Tony Touch. I guess he gave you whole lots. If you need more, just tell me. But we got to get to picks. Jackets and Sabres. Jackets have Atkinson injured. They have Seth Jones injured. They have, who knows? Everybody's injured on their team. I heard Korpisalo might be back, though, but it doesn't matter. You can just take like a trainer and put him in the net, and they'll probably win the game, especially against the Sabres, who have Hutton probably in net. For some reason, I feel like the Sabres might win this, but I can't go against the Jackets. They just kill me every time I do it, so I'm going to take the Jackets forward, too. Stars versus the Leafs. This is a really tough game. Without getting... Anderson might be back. If Anderson's back, I might lean to Leafs. I'm feeling the Stars, though. I just like the way they're playing. Even with Radulov out, I kind of lean in the Stars 3-2, but it's a difficult game to figure out. Kind of fadey. I think I faded. Oilers versus the Bolts. Check this out, okay? Check this out. Kucherov, Cirelli, and Stamkos are hurt for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oilers have no McDavid. Bolts, the Tampa Bay Lightning, because I get in trouble for saying the Bolts, people don't know who they are. Tampa Bay Lightning are on a serious roll. The Oilers looked really good without McDavid the last game, and this is going to be a big game for them at home with Smith in net, and it's a really tough game. I'm taking the Bolts 3-2 in overtime. I think it's going to be an overtime game. Flyers versus Panthers. I just like the Flyers flow right now. Can't trust Bobrovsky. Probably going to have Carter Hart. On the road, by the way, Oilers ML would be good. And whoever's getting the goal and a half in the Stars and the Leafs would be good for a PL. I'm gonna say the Flyers here. And oddly, it feels like an over, 4-3. Wings versus the Devils really depends on goaltending here. If the Wings decide to throw a Howard at us, which is Howard, their goaltender, instead of Bernier, their goaltender, I would probably lean the Devils. The Devils are going to be having a back-to-back, probably playing Domingue here, but we're going to stay in that comment section so we can see who they are going to play. If Domingue is in net and Bernier is in net for the Wings, I'm going to lean the Wings. At the very least, again, we have another PL Wings that makes sense to me here. Coyotes versus the Senators, Ottawa Senators. Now, if Hogberg is in net for the Ottawa Senators, I have a feeling they could win this game. And they haven't won many games lately, but the Coyotes' flow, and I've said this when they got Hall, I didn't like their flow very much. I didn't like that trade for the people that they have there, and they haven't done well. This could be a spot for the Sens. I have a hard time taking them, though. I'm probably fading this game. But if I had like lots of pearls, like so many pearls, that I might throw some at the Sens here. Just might. Rangers versus Wild. The Rangers are the dogs here, and they are on a pretty darn good roll. However, they're very inconsistent with a very young team. I like Rangers PL here. That's my play. I'm going to leave it at that. Georgiev in, Dubnyk in. Dubnyk has been playing better, but consistency this year has been tough for him. Dubnyk in as a goaltender, I should say, for the Minnesota Wild. Blues versus the Golden Knights. Blues should be playing for Bouwmeester here. Jay Bouwmeester had that heart issue. Seems to be doing okay. They're trying to figure out what happened. The good news is he does seem to be okay. The Blues are an underdog in this game. Not a bad ML, but again, I like a PL. Nice PL parlays rolling in here. And if you go over to the Patreon, I post my parlays for premium members quite often. I was on a roll for a while and then kind of fell off a little bit, but we're going to get back on a roll again. However, the individual picks were still nailing. You go back into my other videos, you'll see. You will see. Caps versus the Avs. Capitals versus the Avalanche. I got in trouble for saying the Avs. No, I get in trouble for saying the Habs. Apparently in the United States, people don't know that the Montreal Canadiens, their nickname is the Habs, and that's because their moniker in French is the Habitants. So they call them the Habs. Very sorry for using that term for our U.S. people who may not be familiar with that. I'm going to try not to use it. It's just become such part of my language that I often forget. Anyways, the Avs are without Kadri, and the Capitals could be out without Kuznetsov. Difficult. If Kuznetsov is in, either way, I think I like, again, the ML on the Capitals here. Depending on who's the Avalanche are playing, if the Avalanche are playing Francouz and the Capitals are playing Samsonov, I still like that. I like that play. But I do like the Avs ML. Isn't that odd? I think the Caps might lose by 1 goal. That's what I'm feeling down in there. No, not there. There. Down lower. Yes, there. Right just above the belly button, right there. That's where I feel it. Okay, and next is the Calgary Flames versus the Anaheim Ducks. Calgary Flames are on a super long road trip, on a back-to-back. Probably play and tell, but here, I really like the Ducks ML here, and you're probably getting really good juice for that. Gibson should be in net, but I'm pretty positive Gibson will be in net. I think the Flames are going to be tired here. They have been rolling well. But again, if you want to make sure, I'm pretty sure that you're going to be able to get a goal and a half with the Ducks here. Really cool PL parlay is available for us, I would say. Well, boys and girls, that's my full 42. Let's try to hit that like button. Let's get our arms all juiced up and ready. Get stretches. Do that. Deep knee bends. I don't know what the knee bends do for this, but I do them all the time. And then I hit the like and the subscribe and the bell, and there's glee and joy in all the land. Have a great day. Lots of love to you.